Welcome back. This is Andrew with Running with Dr. Andrew. Today is Wednesday, August 25th. That means it's midweek training time. Let's go. All right, guys, how's your training going so far? It's going great. Definitely, for me, this week is going pretty good so far. I ran approximately about 11 miles yesterday. It was a pretty hot conditions too. So this evening, I'm running later in the evening. So the sun's kind of going down. So still pretty warm, but not as hot and steamy as was yesterday. So how's everyone else's running going? Is it hot where you're at? Let me know how hot it is in the comments there. What races are everyone training for? Is there any fall races that you're hoping to do? Any trail races? I'm actually considering doing a trail race in January. It's about a 25 kilometer. You can do either 7K, 25, or 50K. I'm thinking about probably doing a 25K, so that way it looks like a pretty tough race anyway, so I don't want to push my limits on the 50K yet. Has anyone ran a trail run before? Let me know in the comments and see if you ever see what trail races you've done, and let me know how those races went. I think I'm just definitely interested in maybe trying it out. It does look kind of fun. Still interested in doing road racing as well. I do like faster road races, but I'm just kind of curious about the fun that you may have during a trail run and the challenges you may have too. Welcome back. It is Friday, August 27th, and today I'm doing a 5-mile run. All right. On Thursday, it was a pretty good paced 5-mile run on a treadmill. End of the run in the last mile or so was at 7.5 to 8 miles per hour, which is race pace and beyond. Felt pretty good afterwards. Today I'm running on the road. It's a little cooler this evening than it has been, so I think we get some cooler mornings and evenings anyway. I think it's still supposed to be pretty warm up into the upper 80s and lower 90s. So definitely, I think hopefully the major heat is gone for this week anyway, or for the summer anyway, and getting into some much cooler weather. Pretty excited about for at least highs in the 70s and lows in the 50s. Those are great mornings there. So what's your favorite time of day to run in? Mine's usually evening time. I do enjoy that time. I do enjoy morning times whenever I do have time to wake up and run in the morning, nice crisp air. And also you get it done before the day's over. So I think I really enjoy that. That way you can do whatever, concentrate on whatever task you have for that day, doing more fun things or whatever. Definitely enjoyable. But sometimes the evening time is the best time for me, just after work, and being able to get in those miles there. And plus it's a lot cooler, in the evening time compared to the afternoon. If you ran in the afternoon during your off day. Welcome back to the channel. Just got done with 2-mile warm-up, and today I'm going to do 3 1-mile repeats and then a mile recovery, and that kind of concludes my speed work for this week. And so I'll have around 45 miles or so at the end of today, And then hoping to get at least 60, 62 or so. Was going to do 66, but definitely just during the week, not enough time to get that mileage quite yet. But 2 weeks for 60 miles and a road, not too bad. And then the following week, I'll definitely do a little bit less mileage there. So that way it's more of a recovery week. And so we'll see in a little bit. Well, that completes number 1 on the mile repeat, which is 8:42, a little slower than normally that I do. But I think it's because running on hills and the humidity definitely kind of plays a factor on how you're running, how fast you're running. And then again, which is okay with me, I'm working pretty hard going up these hills. And again, like I said, the Little Rock Marathon is pretty hilly. And so it's a good challenge for me to be able to get those times at those paces there too. And also there's a lot of little turns I have to do, and that does kind of slow me down compared to like if it was a marathon and there's no turnaround. I'm able to maintain my speed equally, and that kind of helps me out there too. But this kind of gives me a chance. I think it's good whenever you have speeds where it's a little slower, then you go faster, slower and faster. Kind of varies your heart rate a little bit, and that definitely helps you out with your conditioning with running and speed there too. So again, it's all about on race day how I perform, and hopefully I perform well. And then again, it all depends on weather and how you're feeling, how well the training's going, and how well I definitely do my decreasing my mileage as going down to the marathon, how well I'll do with that. So all right, we're gonna go for number 2 there. Well, that mile was a little faster, 8:38. Not too bad. That one's kind of a downhill, then coming back up a pretty steep hill there. So the next mile starts off with a uphill and then straight and then downhill a little bit there too. So, all right, guys, 1 more mile left, and then a mile cool down, and then we got a 4-mile easy run later on today. All right, I'm doing my 4-mile easy run today. It's definitely, the weather's pretty nice this evening. It's a little humid, but definitely the sun going down, not as humid and not as much heat pounding down on you compared to this morning. It does feel pretty nice, just kind of shaking the legs out for the long run, 16-mile long run for tomorrow. Ooh, this run's been pretty good so far. Again, like I said, nice and cool. It's like a spider web on me. And definitely nice, cool. It's nice and quiet out here since the evening time. Just to hear a couple crickets outside. I think the cicadas are done with now, since we're getting closer to fall. So let's get done with the 4-mile run. So that does conclude from Monday through Saturday of 45 miles, 45, maybe 46 miles or so. I'll have to kind of look at my Strava to see how much I've ran so far. And then tomorrow is going to be a 16-mile run, so which will be about 61, 62 miles. It's not the 66 miles like I was hoping, but that's okay. It's still a lot of mileage there. 2 weeks, 60 miles back to back is pretty good. And then next week we're going to drop down there too. So this concludes this video. So hope everyone keep safe, keep running, and we'll see you next time.